Hello everyone, welcome to my channel and welcome back if you've seen my videos before. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a feeding video on the big tank. There's been some changes in the big tank since I last did an update on it. We've got the 4-line pin cat added. He's quite a boisterous fish, so I'm just working with the wood at the moment as much as I can to try and give him somewhere safe to hide so he doesn't have to swim about as much. I mean, if he can hide, he'll have a safe place. So he started to hide behind the big piece in the middle, but I don't think he's actually made that his home yet. We've added the couple of wild caught Oscar pair, so they're a bonded pair, and they are the wild caught, and they're from the Roraima estate in Brazil. They cost me quite a bit of money, but they're like a bucket list fish. It's something that you don't really see, and a lot of wild caught Oscars are from Florida and places like that, but these are actually from the Amazon. So we had these shipped over. A local fish shop did that, so I took advantage of that, and the since Bilham's gone, so really gutted about it really. But big Oscar, big tiger Oscar, and you can see in the video that is scarring on her side, and her tail's got ripped and her fins ripped. He did that to her and he left her half for dead. So again, a lot of people would say you should have mixed essentials with the South American fish, but you know what, we all do things like that, and I got it wrong. I had him for 8 months of sin spilling, and he lived with the Oscar for 8 months, never bothered. So something obviously happened, and I obviously removed him from the tank, so he's gone. The jags are still in there. The male jags never armed a flea, but again, you know, I don't know what it's going to be like when he gets older, but I have got other tanks, so if anything happens, I'll be moving them over. I don't really want to get rid of the jags, they're not going anywhere then. They're my main fish stocks, to be honest with you. So the true parrotfish as well has been added. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a feeding video and a couple of waves today. Also, I forgot to tell you actually, the arowana's gone. The arowana killed himself, and I was so gutted. He jumped, and my eyelids are really tight, they're tightly compact, and my stepson was here. He jumped, and the impact must have just instantly killed him. So really gutted about that. There'll be no more arowanas coming in these tanks anymore, because that's twice that's happened to me, so I'm not doing it anymore. So joining on a little bit, so we're going to do the feeding video, and the first wave of feeding today is going to be a JBL Novo stick, extra large stick, and it's for cichlids. It's a little bit messy food, but it's some good food, they love it. That's wave one. Wave one done. They're quite aggressive towards that. They're aggressive eaters. There is some awaru in the tank, and they're not mine. I rescued them from a tank. Someone reached out to me, and they had the really bad cuts on them from other fish in the tank. I don't know what did it to them, but I've used an Escher Exit and an Escher 2000, and they're getting better now. I'm thinking of maybe run another course of medication on them. I don't know, I'm keeping the water as clean as I possibly can, but as soon as they're fixed, someone's taking them. There's 5 of them. They're eating now, they're looking a lot better, but there is cysts on them. But I think they're healing up, but I think I just need to run another medication. So they're not staying, if you see them in the video. Second wave of feeding is the Hikari CIchlid Gold sinking pellets. I do feed different types of foods. I've got Northern foods, I've got Tetra foods, I've got other JBL foods, I've got fish science foods. Look, they're very impatient, but this is what I'm feeding today. So I do mix him up a little bit. And that's wave 2. Obviously I used to have 3 waves, and I used to have the dried shrimp, but that was mainly for the arowana. I've run out of that, and I will get some more, I think, because the other fish ate it. But there's going to be changes soon, I think. I think I need to rethink about how my tanks are set up. I think up until Christmas I'll stay as I am, but I need to be thinking about the Jags and obviously the Sebs in the other tank because they're growing bigger. So I need to start thinking about how I want to set it up. But if you look at, obviously in that tank, it's a lot. They're all South Americans, but the Jags and the Cuban. But the Cuban again, I don't know. I mean, I've had him since he was 2 inches in size, and he's now 6. So yeah, I've got some thinking to do. I've got to maybe upgrade the 4x2x2 to a 5x2x2 and put the Jags in there. Move our Sebs into this tank with the Oscars. I'm not sure. I don't know yet. It's okay as it stands. And like I say, I've had that Jag for 10 months or something. And Jags, they bred, they spawn with other fish in the tank. If he doesn't lose his rag with that, then he's never going to lose his rags. So, to be honest with you, I just need to have a good think about that and decide what's best. But that's my feeding video. Again, like I say all the time, any feedback, give it me. I'm easy, I'm up for it. I've been in the game for 28 years and everything I've learned has come from somebody else. I'm a great believer in taking people, everybody's got a different experience. I don't mind sharing what my experience is. So if anybody wants to ask questions, ask questions. It'd be really nice if you could subscribe, press the red button and the notification bell if you want to see any more videos. And thanks for watching, like and comment, and I will see you very soon. Thank you very much.